Now, there are 6 promotional audiences inside brand tailored promotions that you've probably never seen. They don't show up in the default view. Amazon hid them behind a drop down menu, and they're more powerful than the audiences you're actually using. One of them targets people who viewed your exact product in the last 30 days. Another one targets shoppers browsing your category right now, not your brand, your category, who haven't bought from you yet. I've been testing these across multiple accounts, and what I'm finding is that the standard set it and forget it approach to brand tailored promotions is leaving money on the table, not small money, real margins. I'm going to show you where to find these hidden audiences, which ones to use and when, and the seasonal switching strategy that changes how you think about cart abandoners promotions entirely. There's also a cannibalization problem that nobody's given you straight answers on. I'll get to that. So let's get into the first part, the audiences Amazon hid from you. So here's what happens when you create a brand tailored promotion right now. You open Seller Central, you go to advertising, you click brand tailored promotions, and you hit create promotion. Amazon defaults to all products. And when you look at the audience options, you see the usual list: brand followers, repeat customers, recent customers, high spend customers, potential new customers, and brand cart abandoners. That's what you're already working with. Here's what you're missing. Change that drop down from all products to add specific products. Enter individual ASINs and a completely different set of audiences appears. Views remarketing. So these are people who have viewed your specific product in the last 30 days but haven't bought in the last year. Cart abandoners. People who added your specific product to their cart in the last 30 days and didn't check out. That's different from brand cart abandoners. I'll explain why in a minute. One-time customers. Bought once, never came back. Lapsed customers. Bought within the last 2 years but nothing in the last 12 months. In-market customers. And this one is wild. People who've been looking at similar products in your category in the last 7 days. They're shopping right now. They haven't bought from you, but they're in your market. Complementary Product Remarketing. People who brought something that goes with your product but haven't bought yours yet. 6 hidden audiences, all of them behavior based, all of them high intent, and most sellers have never seen them because they've never changed one drop down. Now, there is a minimum. Amazon requires at least 1,000 customers in a segment to activate it. If you enter one ASIN and the views remarketing audience shows 400 people, it will get grayed out. The fix, however, is simple. Just add more ASINs, include the parent ASIN, and all the child variations get pulled in automatically. That usually pushes you over the threshold. Here's what I do right now. Go to brand tailored promotions, switch to add specific products, enter your top 3 ASINs, and just look at the audience sizes. Don't create anything else. Just see what's there. You'll probably be surprised by how many people are in your views remarketing and cart remarketing pools. If you're running Amazon ads at a serious volume and you're not using these audiences, subscribe, because I'm going to keep breaking down the stuff that's hiding in plain sight inside Seller Central. Okay, so now let's talk about the one that trips people up. You have 2 cart abandoner audiences. Brand cart abandoners, that's the one you already know. It looks back 90 days across your whole brand. Anyone who carted any of your products and didn't buy. Then you've got cart remarketing. That's the hidden one. It looks back at 30 days on specific ASINs. It's the same idea but different windows, and that different matters a lot more than it sounds. So during Q4, Black Friday, Cyber Monday, the whole holiday surge, traffic is massive. Your 30-day cart remarketing audience is consistently refining with fresh, high-intent shoppers. So if someone added your product to their cart 3 days ago whilst browsing session, they're still warm. That 30-day window is packed. But in January, traffic drops. The 30-day pool shrinks fast because there aren't enough new shoppers filling it. Now here's where it flips. Your brand cart abandoners, the 90-day audience, still has all those Q4 shoppers in it. The person who carted your product on Black Friday but never pulled the trigger, they're still in the 90-day window in January, and a 10% discount in their inbox might be exactly what gets them to convert. So think about it like fishing. During peak seasons, the 30-day pool is a stock pond. Fish everywhere, post peaks, and the pond dries up, but the 90-day pool is a lake. It's still full of everything that flowed in during during busy months. Amazon's own post-holiday playbook actually says this. They recommend using cart remarketing to re-engage shoppers who were interested but didn't buy during the seasonal sales, and using recent customers to push repeat purchases from holiday first-timers. So here's the framework. During peak traffic, Q4, Prime Day, back to school, lean into cart remarketing on those top ASINs. The 30-day window is your best friend when traffic is high. Post-peak, so January, the weeks after Prime Day, shift your weight to brand cart abandoners. The 90-day window carries the momentum from the surge. And year-round, run brand cart abandoners at 10% as you're always on baseline. Multiple sellers on Reddit call this free money. It costs nothing to create. You only pay when someone redeems, and it's targeting people who already wanted your product. Now let me show you how one seller made this work. A seller on Reddit documented switching from a flat 10% discount across all listings to a segmented BTP approach. 15% for cart abandoners, 10% for high potential new customers. Removed the blanket listing discount entirely. Conversions went up. Total discount spend went down. Net profits improved. And here's the detail that matters. Run the promotion for 30 days instead of the default 90 days. The reason? Amazon doesn't continuously refresh the audience during a live promotion. You're targeting the same pool for the entire run. By restarting every 30 days, you get a fresh pool of relevant shoppers each time. So the move is shorter duration, segmented discounts, specific audiences, not one blanket promo running for 3 months. Now let's go back to those hidden audiences, because there are two that almost nobody is testing. In-market customers. These are shoppers who browse similar products in your category in the last 7 days. They haven't bought from you. They might not even know your brand exists, but they're actively shopping your category right now. A 10 to 15% promotion to someone who's in market and actively comparing products, that's acquisition at its most efficient. You're not paying for a click. You're not running an ad. You're putting a discount badge on your listing that shows up for someone who's already looking for products like yours. Then there's complementary product remarketing. Someone bought your product that goes with yours, but they haven't bought yours yet. If you sell phone cases and someone just bought the phone, that's your audience. If you sell coffee filters and someone bought the machine, that's your audience. Amazon knows what goes together, and now you can put a promotion in front of the person who already brought the compliment. Now here's the seasonal play for these. In-market customers work best during peak traffic, 7-day look-back windows, high traffic, massive pool of active shoppers. During Q4, that audience is enormous. Complementary remarketing works year-round, but spikes after peak because all those holiday gift buyers now need the accessories and consumables. One practical thing, these ASIN-level audiences tend to be smarter than brand-level ones. If in-market audiences show under 1,000 people, add more ASINs. Bundle your top sellers together. The audience pools combine. So here's where we land. Brand-tailored promotions have 2 levels. So the ones you see, which is the 6 audiences and brand-wide, decent results, and the ones you don't see, 6 more audiences, ASIN-specific, behavior-based, and dramatically more targeted. The sellers getting the best results aren't running the cart abandoners promotion and calling it done. They're switching between 30-day and 90-day audiences based on traffic patterns. They're running 30-day promotion windows instead of 90 days. They're segmenting in discounts. Amazon built a system that lets you put the right discounts in front of the right customer at the right time. And then they hid half of it behind the drop-down menu. Now you know where to look. Now, if you haven't seen it yet, I put a video showing how sellers are connecting AI to their Amazon ads account and the exact prompts that are saving them thousands of wasted spend. 5 minutes to set up. No coding. That's in the description, so you should see the video. And if you've been running brand-tailored promotions with results, good or bad, please drop a comment. I want to know which audiences are converting for you. See you in the next one.